All right, so now this is with the Philip light set to concentrate. Concentrate. Yes, I'm not really that guy. Here we go. Boom. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it just everything went. It's called Blood Moon. All right. So everything is organized. It's taken me a little. It's a little bit of time to learn about the IRs and also like organizing them. So I've got like kind of three things that I use IRs for. One is Axe Edit, which is for my Axe FX 3 MK2. That's here on the desk. This is what I use for the studio. So if you come to Cab Manager, you'll see. And what I did was, like, these are all York Audio. These are all my users. And between each one, I put a gap. So I can see, like there's our 412s. And, yeah, 212. These are a little bit out of whack. I got them more organized as I went along, but this is good. And there's all the different York Audios. And then here's the Leon Todd stuff is here. You can see there's a little empty space. Empty spaces. And then these are Bogren. These are nice. I like these. Bogren. And then I put a big gap because I may get another Bogren or not. I can move these over. And this is all the Own Hammer. So I've got the EVH cab. I've got the orange cab. And these are just all the mixes. I didn't put in all the individuals. This is almost too much as it is. And then here's all the four, the rectos, the oversized four. And then these are their best of each profile. So yeah, there you go. So that's what I'm working with right now. More than enough for like 10 lifetimes. Then you come here. This looks similar, but it isn't. This is FM9 edit. This is for my floorboard for live. And I did the same thing. I went, go to Cab Manager, and there it is, York Audio. I put these in exact order because I just did these. That's like their 210, their 112. Then their matchless cab is killer. I'm not kidding you, man. Oh my God. Anyway, 412 or 212s, and then there's the Marshall 412s and their Mesa, which is really nice. And then you come here and you've got the Bogren. This is the Rhythm package. And then let me see, where did I put Leon Todd? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe did I not put Leon Todd back in here? Wait a second. Maybe I didn't. I'll add that. Huh, that's weird. Huh. Okay. Well, I'll look at that. But then you got Own Hammer, and here's all the EVH. Here's all the orange, and again with a little empty space between them. And there is the Recto. So yeah. So if I want to, so check it out. So if I come here, I'll come to the end of. These are some oddball ones, right? So now if I go to here, and I go to desktop, Fractal Bot, and I go to LT cabs. I'll just bring in this. Oh, I wonder if it is a sys. No, I did this, didn't I? I don't know if this will work. Let's see something here. Hold on. .ir. I don't know that this is this. Let me try this. I don't think this is it. No. Okay, so check it out. This is perfect. I'm going to get to show you something. So now if I come to Cab Lab, and I come up to here and I go, I want to browse. I want to make, what I have to do is set this up. What's the word? I don't know, but I have to make these IRs the right .sys, I think, which is the right extension for Fractal. So now if I come here and I browse and I go to Fractal and I go to LT cab. Let me see. Hold on. I may have blown this whole thing. I think I did it right here. I think they're all right here, right? Huh, that's weird. Okay, give me a second. I'm sorry. See, you can't do it from, it's got to be in a, give me 1 second. I know what to do. He knows what to do. Right. We'll just put in LT7 for fractal. We come here, we copy this, and we paste it in there. Now we come back here, and we'll come back, and we'll come back here. We'll come to fractal, and we'll go to LT cabs, and then we'll do LT7 for fractal. And we're going to browse. We're going to put this in the sys folder. Boom. And now we're going to convert it. Watch this. Did it do it? I guess it already did it. That's crazy. Okay, so now if I come to this, which check this out. Oh, where did I put this in? Did I put this in here? Yeah. Fractal format IR's alias. It takes me right there. And there it is. Oh, look at me go, right? So now if I come here, let's get rid of this cab lab. And I come here, watch this. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for me. Boom, done. I just added that, and yeah, we're gonna do it. So I see where that's at. So now if I close that, so if I went to this cab, right, and I came here, and instead of factory, I go to user. Oh no, I'll go to picker. And I'm sorry, user. See, I'm rushing because I'm like, hey, there's people here. Hey, there it is. LT Mix 7. Get off that because I don't want that. Oh, that, and that's not. Honestly, that's not even that. You're hearing the Axe-Fx, not the FM9. So anyway, there you go. So let's go back here. We'll get rid of this so we don't save that. But now if you come to Manage Cabs, and then you scroll down here, and there's LT Mix 7. That's the big one that Leon Todd likes. And it's really good. It's louder than a lot of those other profiles. I'm wondering if, but it seems like it stabilizes the volume when you go. I don't know. It's a little bit of a different thing. All right. Anyway, enough of that. Now I have, so we're going to not do this. Now we'll just play, or we'll just listen. So here now I have all my IRs organized in MixIR. So again, here's the Ocean mod with, so if I get rid of all this, right, I just get rid of these, right? And now I go to, let's say, Marshall template and drag it in. Now it's got, this is the Bogren right there. And if we want to listen to the Bogren, that's the York Audio 25 watt greenback cab. Oh my God, does that cab sound good? Did I just blow this? Where? Did I just delete something? I think I just blew it. Hold on. Let me get rid of it. Let me rebring this in. You can always fix it. There you go. Okay, so check it out. So if I get rid of this and I get rid of all these, right? This is the York Audio Marsh 412 25 watt greenback. That's like got that thing, that like springy thing that I've gotten that with recording cabs, and I've also feel like I've not gotten it that good. So this is good. And then from here I can just scroll down. So this is mix 3. We'll go to mix. You can hear the difference. 4's got that sizzly thing. 5. I don't know, I was just leaving 3 up as the part of the template. And then the same thing here. This is the Bogren. So if I go to, let's go up to the first, where does it start? Bald and Beautiful is the 1. And then what it does, it just plays through them all in. DDR2 and DDR are nice. I don't know what they are. Where'd I go? And DDR2. Yeah, the Gates one is nice. So anyway, there you go. And then I did the same thing here. So I've got the Bogren one. That's right. This is the York Marshall, the old one. This is the new one. Here's the KW. I don't know what that is, but this is also a 25 watt greenback. I really like these. And they're all slightly different. You can see the number here. But there you go. And then here's the EVH. I think this is, I don't know how this is. I got to figure it out. But yeah, that's nice. Orange. That sounds like an orange. I always say that, but that's what I think. And here's the rectifier. That's just great. Yeah, and there's the 2 of them. There's the EVH and the rectifier. So this is going to be a very, very cool situation. I'm really excited about it. It takes some work, it's just like anything. You got to get good at it. It's not just, it takes time, but there it is. So I put a bunch of gear up for sale because I'm going to be doing some traveling over the summer and figure, get some spending money, and I'll be making money too, but traveling can be expensive. So yeah, just dumping some stuff I don't need. I'm really simplifying this, but there it is. So now I thought, well, geez, now I got to just start writing tunes. And one thing I have noticed, and I don't know if it's that I've just been playing by myself so long, and I've been just testing gear, kind of doing the same three or four riffs, but and not so much if I have to play a fast part, I can still physically play fast, but my playing as a whole has just slowed down. Everything just feels here, I'll play you something sludgy, light sludgy. That was a joke. You know what I mean? Feels sludgy. And I heard a guy playing the other day on some demo stuff, and he's probably my age. He'll remain nameless. He's a good guy though, but he's probably about my age. And I noticed the same thing about him, man. It was just felt like he was just playing so slow, he was doing all these kind of Van Halen things, and it was just, everything felt I don't know, it's just all drop D. You get it. Anyway, so I got to get my playing back into that mode. So I was thinking well, I got to write something. I got to first things first, just write something, not get tripped out on it. Just write something cool, a cool riff, do a click track, program the drums, do guitars, do bass, do some lead stuff, maybe do some background vocals, kind of licensing type of stuff, and then throw a nice mix on it. And then that will be the beginning of these next batch of videos, which is going to be showing how this is done. Because you guys following me on my journey to find myself with all this is cool. I don't really care for like salesy gear demo stuff. A little bit, like if somebody's teaching me how to use something, that's cool. But if they're selling it, I don't know. It's not my thing. It's just not for me. So I'm really going to be just like playing and recording and writing and showing all that. So, and I know the last couple of weeks I've been like, yeah, it's the next thing. But literally in the last week, I've changed my paradigm of recording. I've done a 180 with guitars, and I've really dialed in my Axe effects, and I've got my amps still here, my pedal board. Everything's ready, but you know, I want to do it more with this, and I've still got cabs in there, but I don't know, man. This room is so small, and it's so loud with those cabs, and it's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of a bummer. The other thing too is that I've been playing more at night. And, you know, I live in the suburbs. I mean, my studio, in theory, is somewhat soundproofed, but it's not soundproof like if you go to Capitol Records or something soundproofed. It's like, you know, it's like home studio soundproofed. It's okay. But if the people behind me were sleeping and I was, like, cranking my rec and, you know, dun, 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 they may be laying there and just hearing in the background, just enough to be like, I'm going to kill that dude. And I don't want to be that guy either, because when I'm sleeping, I don't dig like that kind of, like, repetitive sound. Even if it's low, it'll disturb my sleeping. So I'm not down with that. So, seeing how that, I want to start playing more at night, which it's kind of the way I always used to play. But having kids, I've become more of a day person. But now it's kind of like a lot of times I do my morning, which is get the kids to school, get myself together, get working, teach. Then in the afternoon, I'll lay down for like a couple of hours, chill out, watch some TV. Then I come back in here and work at night. So this will make me more apt to want to make noise like this. You can hear it, but there's no noise in here. Anyway, so there it is. I have a feeling I was playing that slow. So I gotta get my playing back. I watched some video this morning of Paul Gilbert, like I look like maybe 20 years ago, shredding some progressive jazz fusion tune. It was really, it was corny, but you know, just watching him is like, I mean, that's like, he's insane, man. I took private lessons with him in 86 and 87 at his house on Sycamore. And this was when he was in Racer X, and he was teaching at MI. He was probably 19, maybe, because I went to see Racer X. As soon as I moved to LA in 86, I went to, because there was a guy that had moved into my neighborhood in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, and he was from LA, and he was telling me all about these band, like he was getting me all into like Racer X and all that, and he was into like Yngwie and Jakey Lee and it. So when I got out there, I immediately went to a Racer X show. Literally, it was like right in the front, and that was an emotional beatdown. But I didn't let it discourage me. I said, okay, all right, I can do something. You know, I don't know. I'm never going to be Paul Gilbert. That's just not me. But you know. So I studied with him for about a year, and it was cool, man. It was cool. I got fast. I used to play so fast. I mean, I could do all that Yngwie stuff, and you know, I mean, I had all those. I was shredding. You know, was it quarter notes at like 180 or I don't know. You know, like I was metronome boy. But I'm not looking to do that. But I definitely want to make sure that my, yeah, there's a little disconnect, but we're good. And so today, going back, and I want to wrap this with this. We'll wrap this with this. So I did 30 days, no wheat, no grain, no flour, and it was unbelievable. And I lost about 10 pounds. I think I lost right on the nose 10 pounds. And then I thought, you know what? Maybe let me see if I can try bringing him in a little bit. We went and got some Mexican, and I had a little of this and some pizza and whatever. And after about a week and a half, I put back about 4 pounds, and I could feel, I just knew it wasn't going to work. It was like, nah, it's like I'm either all in or I'm not in. You know, I can't half do this. Because, you know, I've got kind of food addictions, so it's like once once the flour tortillas are on the menu, then it's, you know, let's get an Oreo Blast at Sonic, and as long as we're doing that, the hell with it. Let's just get some Doritos and go home and really hate ourselves. So after about a week and a half, I realized this isn't going to work. And so I started back, and today's day 30, the second time. No flour, no wheat, no grains. And this morning I was down 15.8 pounds. And I'm feeling better. Like, this is important. Like, I'm 59 years old, man. You know, there's an old saying, man, there's a lot of old people and there's a lot of fat people, but there's not a lot of old fat people. It just wears you down. And, you know, I see people I know, you know, on Facebook gaining weight, getting sick, and, you know, just not for me. So, yeah. So, you know, anybody struggling with that, you can always reach out to me, because it's a part of my, like, it's probably the, other than like my obligations spiritually and my family, it's the most important thing. And music is definitely after it. And not to say that music isn't important, but if I don't have my health, I don't have any of this. So, yeah, take care of yourself, man. This sitting around staring at computers, you know, it doesn't work for everybody. And, you know, it's not, you know, in certain ways it doesn't work for me, but it, you know, for better or worse, this is what I'm doing. So I've got to make the best of it. It definitely, this new little bar at the bottom of Pro Tools, it's just, it bugs me. It says clip effect. Like, I wish I knew how to get rid of it. And it's there. There's probably a preference. I don't know. But anyway, so there you go, man. So videos are coming now. Now I'm going to write a jam. I'm probably going to write the jam today and record it tomorrow. So there's going to be videos with, you know, and it'll be cool, man, you know. I'm trying to think of what to play. I was thinking of something like the other day. I was like, what do I even play anymore? I don't know. I don't have like being like a session guy, you don't really have identity as much as what it is you're into. Like, you know, in my 20s, it was like, you know, I was into like, you know, George Lynch and, you know, Yngwie and Eddie and, you know, Alex Life's. Like, I had an identity with that. And ever since then, I've never really quite had an identity, I don't think. It's weird. Like, I just play. And I can play, you know, I'm one of those guys that's, I'm gifted in a way that I can kind of play anything, you know. It's like bring on funk, bring on top 40, do some metal, you know. I don't play like the fast, genty death metal stuff. I don't even, it doesn't matter to me because it's not important in my career, and I don't listen to that music, so, you know, it doesn't matter. Save that for Ola, you know, and guys that do that thing. That's not what I do. But so now it's like I was trying to think. I was like, what am I going to play? Like, and I was like, yeah, last night I was in here. I was like doing like, I was reverting back to like, you know, like I was in Damn Yankees or something. I don't know. It was really weird. So I played Cat Scratch Fever and I mentioned Damn Yankees. I mean, that is an absolute first. Ted Nugent drops in one day. But anyway, you know, I'm like, what am I going to play? So, and you know, I've been doing all this weird, like, all that stuff, which I've got a song that I've already started, but I don't want to finish it yet. I want to do one with all this and then finish that one, then go back and finish. Here, I'll play it for you real quick. I know this video is going long. It's JoJo. Who knows the story of JoJo? JoJo, when I was a kid and I was on tour, JoJo was our sound man, and he put so much echo on my voice and everything. It was like driving me crazy, and he was so stubborn. And I would start talking, and the echo would still be on. I'd be like, dude, stop it when I like talk, like, you know, because then I'm like, how's everybody doing? Good night. So, but then the joke became that his name wasn't actually JoJo. It was just Joe. The other Joe was the slapback echo. So here's my song, JoJo. So, you know, I mean, you could say, oh, yeah, that's kind of dated. I mean, it's got like a weird, almost like a little like level 42, you know, post. I don't know what it is, but that was the first thing I started with, which now this actually sounds weird to me. There's something about the guitar EQ is funky, but I'll fix it. And this is drums programmed. This is Superior bass. Yeah, it's like Miami Vice bass line. And then this is the left side here. This is my Strat going in, splitting to 2 amps, and then all my stereo effects are going through each loop. So the left amp is getting the left side of the effects, and they're going through each one of their loops, and it worked. So the left side, I believe, was the it was my Strat, and this is the Mesa, the rectifier in clean, which is the clean in the Mesa is cool, man. It's like, I think it's a Lone Star clean. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. Maybe I should be a country guy. This is the El Cap, the golden plate, and H9 with classic chorus. So it's the same effect on both sides because they're just in the stereo loop. So here is left side, what I say, Mesa. There's the Matchless in, I believe, channel 1. Anyway, you get the gist of it. There it is. So it's not Joe, it's JoJo. All right. It's happening, guys. Look, I'm smiling. The day 30, no wheats, no grains, no flowers. Yeah!